Gobble, 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 gobble. It's almost Thanksgiving. We are going to be doing this every Wednesday, and it will go onto Facebook and YouTube at 5 o'clock, and there'll be a new one every Wednesday. And now that we're not meeting in the sanctuary, I will be able to do some of the children's messages. So I'm really excited about that because I've been watching the service at home, and I didn't feel like I could come into the church with all the people. So I'm really excited, and I'm super excited to do it today because it is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. And I love Thanksgiving. How many of you like Thanksgiving? I bet most of you do. I wonder how many of you are going to have a kind of different Thanksgiving this year because of COVID. I know a lot of people aren't traveling as far and not getting together with as many people, but maybe it'll be a super great Thanksgiving because you'll get to be just with your family for a change, and you can make it special in your own ways. Now, before I start talking about our lesson today, since we're so close to Thanksgiving, I thought maybe you would like some turkey jokes. So I have found a few, and I'm going to share them with you. If you're an older person watching these, I think you'll like them too. Here's the first one. What happened to the turkey that got into a fight? Turkey in a fight. What could happen? You ready? He got his stuffing knocked out of him. Here's another one. What do you call a running turkey? Running turkey. Let's see. Running turkey. I know. Fast food. Oh, that one was pretty bad. Why do pilgrims' pants always fall down? Oh my goodness. That could be scary. Why do pilgrims' pants always fall down? Guess why? Their buckles are on their hats. You have to think about that one a little bit. You know how the pilgrims' hats have the big buckle in the front? Well, if the buckle from their belt is on their hat, what's going to hold their pants up? I don't know. Why did they let the turkey join the band? Think about that one a minute. What do turkeys have that go with a band? They have their own drumsticks. I like that one. And the last one. What kind of noise does a limping turkey make? Now, a limping means to not walk well. You've got a problem with your leg. What kind of noise does a limping turkey make? Wobble, wobble, wobble. I'm sorry I had to tell you those bad jokes, but I thought they were kind of cute. Now, we're going to talk today about what it means to be thankful. First of all, what is thanks? You can't give it to me in a bucket. You can't mail it to me in an envelope. Thanks is something that you just can't see, but you know when you give it and you know when you get it. Now, I have a little magic drawer down here, and there's something in there I want to show you. Let me get it out. Oh, here it is. It is a donut. How many of you like donuts? If you were all here, I'd give you all donuts. I can't wait till I can start handing out stuff again. This is kind of a nice donut. Trick is it's ceramic. It's made out of pottery, so it's not very good to eat. You'd break your teeth on it, but it's still a donut. And what do you notice about a donut and the way it's shaped? It's round, It's got a top, and it's got a bottom, and it's got a hole in the middle. Now, is the hole a mistake? If it was a mistake, I think we would probably see 1 in every 200 donuts with a hole. But how many of you, when you go to the donut shop or to Dillon's, see tons and tons and tons of donuts with holes in them? So we know it's not a mistake. It's just the way donuts are made. They're made with a hole in the middle. Now, you're probably thinking to yourself, what on earth does a donut have to do with Thanksgiving, other than I like to eat them, and if I eat enough, I'm thankful for them? Well, that's true. But let's think about the donut in a different way. What's in the hole? Absolutely nothing. Just air. We can't see it, can we? Look. Hello out there. I'm blinking at you. We can't see it. But we know it's there, and we know there's air in there, but that's it. Around the donut is the good part. Now, I want to tell you about a little boy named Freddie. And Freddie was a whiner. I know none of you are whiners, but whiners like to go, oh, do I have to do that? Oh, I don't want to do that. Well, Freddie was always whining about things he wanted. I wish I had the same game that Bobby had. Why does Bobby have that game and I don't? I wish we had a red car. My friends all have red cars. I wish we could go to Disney World. My friends are all going to Disney World. I wish I had an amusement park in my backyard. Surely someone does. That was Freddie, Freddie the whiner. You know what part of the donut Freddie was? He's the hole. He's never happy with anything he has, and he looks inside and all he sees is empty space. Freddie the whiner. Now we have George. And George is a totally different kid. George is thrilled with everything he has. If they go to the grocery store and George gets a candy bar, he tells his mom, thank you, thank you, thank you for the candy bar. If he goes home and his mom has done his laundry and she asks him to put it away, instead of whining, oh, do I have to put my laundry away? George says, thank you, Mom, for doing my laundry. I'll be glad to put it away. If George wants something, he doesn't demand it. And he knows what he can probably get and what he can't. For example, it's not realistic to think that George is going to get an amusement park in his backyard. That's just silly. George might say, Mom, sometime for my birthday or something, I'd really like to have this game. I would be so thankful if you got it for me. That's George. George is the cake around the hole. George is thankful for what he has. Freddie is always whining about what he doesn't have. Now, here's the question. Who's happier? Who do you think is happier, Freddie or George? George is satisfied with what he has, and he's thankful for it. Freddie's never satisfied. He wants everything right now, 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 now. He's greedy, 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 greedy. And so his heart is never happy, and he's never settled. The other thing about George, or Freddie, is Freddie does not give things away with a happy heart. So no one ever thanks Freddie for anything because he doesn't do anything for anybody. He just wants. Now George, on the other hand, if he sees a kid in his classroom without a pencil, he'll say, here, you may use mine. Or if he sees that a little girl forgot her lunch and there's no way to help her out, he might share his lunch. Or if he sees a little girl not playing ball because she doesn't have one, he might say, come on over and play with us. He is a thankful person. Now, the question is, what does God want us to be? Does God want us to be Freddie, the greedy one, or George, the thankful one? What is God? Is God thankful or greedy? Well, if we look around us, we can see that God is not greedy. He takes care of us and he gives us things all the time that we need. So therefore, we should be very thankful for God for everything we have. Just like we should be thankful for your parents or anyone who gives you anything or helps you. Thanks doesn't have to just be about things. It can be about help. If someone helps you with your homework, you need to take the time to say, thank you. I appreciate that. So I want you to make a decision. Do you want to be a donut hole, or do you want to be the cake around the donut? Do you want to be Freddie or George? I hope you want to be George, because George is the one that is thankful for everything and gives. So on Thanksgiving, you need to remember to be thankful for every little thing you have and not think about the things you wish you had. Let's see if you can do that for me, okay? Now, I have a little project for you. I thought we would see, and this I think will be fun, if you can come up with 3 things you're thankful for. Now, I'm not talking about like your mom and dad, because we know you're thankful for your mom and dad. But 3 strange things you're thankful for that we use all the time. I have some examples. I came up with my 3 strange things I'm thankful for. The first one is Kleenex. Now, do you ever think about, oh my gosh, I'm so thankful for Kleenex? Probably not. But if you have a runny nose, you're pretty thankful for them. Second thing I thought of were toenail clippers. That's a weird thing to be thankful for, but just think if we didn't have them. Your toenails would be this long and you'd have to cut the ends out of your shoes and let your toenails stick through. So that's a strange thing I'm thankful for. The third strange thing I'm thankful for is silverware. Knives, forks, and spoons. If we didn't have any knives, forks, or spoons, eating sure would be a mess. Plus, we couldn't eat it if it was very warm, because if it was very warm, we would burn our hands. So there are 3 things I'm thankful for that are kind of strange that people might not think about. What I would like you to do is think of 3 strange things you're thankful for. And then either you or your mom or your dad or somebody write them in the comment section of this video. And next week, I will read off all the strange things everyone is thankful for. Now, if you're an adult, I would like you to do it too. I think it will be fun to see what you think of. So that's the part that I would like to emphasize today. Have a good Thanksgiving. I'm looking forward to doing this for a few weeks. I miss you all. Be safe. That's the most important thing. Wear your mask. Don't complain about wearing it. Be thankful that you have it. Stay away from people. You can tell them you love them over the phone. You can tell them you love them on Facebook. You can write them a little note, but stay away from them, okay? Let's say our prayer. Lord, As we think about this Thanksgiving, it looks a little different. We probably won't be at big family gatherings, and we probably won't go shopping the day after Thanksgiving in all the crowds. But it will be a more personal Thanksgiving. It will still be great. We will reflect and think about our families and take time to make a list of things we're thankful for. Please be with us, keep us safe, keep everyone we care about safe. Keep all of the doctors and the people in the hospital safe as we face this COVID time. And remember, don't be a Freddie, be a George. Or don't be a donut hole, be the donut. Amen.